Maybe I'll have a VTuber rig at some point, and then you'll have to look at that.
Honestly, like, VTuber rigs are fucking cool as hell.
Yeah,
And
they're...
I applaud anyone who can make them.
Yeah. Yeah. There's certainly something to be said about art style, but hey, that's more a me issue than a VTuber issue.
Yeah.
Yeah. Other than that, other than that, even if I wanted to actually even if I wanted to do the VTubing thing right now, my current setup just does not allow for it.
Yeah, we've got a... Oh god, it's so fucked up out here.
Yep. Just a bit.
Just a tad.
Remember, we're at level 39 out of 69.
Epic!
How's it going?
Yeah. Oh, new pen. Oh, Jesus.
Oh, hell yeah.
Look at the AoE on that.
Nice.
Yeah, it's a G-Storm. Huh. I never... Oh, right, I didn't get this because it costs dark matter. It does not evolve.
I see Neku's character portrait and I just get so much serotonin.
Yeah. Engraved with the words, magnetic dipoles are the way of the world. What on...
Oh, uh-huh. Yeah, uh-huh.
Holler if you need me.
Relative absoluteness and magnetic dipoles. Why on earth would you name a pin that?
See you later then.
Why not? They're living their best lives.
Yeah, why not? Sure.
Please tell me they have Twister. Please. Please. Yes!
Thanks.
Your instincts are perfect. Alright, so have you found time to actually, like, play up to this point in your own game?
God, no, I'm still in week 2. I've been busy.
Yeah, that's fair. That's our new menu music, by the way.
As it should be.
Let's see. Oh, right, Coconut Arashi, because it doesn't actually save getting your thing if you're on the same, like, area or something. I don't know.
Right.
Lethal Legends. Oh, hey, look at this. We're actually gonna get Kaichi today.
Good.
We're gonna get
Susukichi, we're gonna be best friends.
Yeah. God, I still can't believe I sort of called Tsugumi being Mr. Mew.
It really is impressive.
My power.
Let me think this through.
Alright, we gotta get the Tower Records. And also we gotta eat food. That's the thing I was here. That's the thing I was down here for.
You gotta feed these kids.
Hey, it's ladies' night. You want a fucking 1,000-calorie parfait?
Girls' night!
Look at the style increase. Jesus.
Yeah, it's girls' night.
Alright.
Ah!
God, I forgot how stylish ice cream was.
Listen, that's just true. True facts. Eat more ice cream, stylish.
Alright, everyone else gets defense boosting, because we have... Well, no, we have tons of defense off of gear. Attack's the thing that's hard to raise.
Let's dig in.
And now we feast.
Man, I am starving. This is amazing. That really
Ah,
hits the spot.
Neku, you utter buffoon.
He's great. Look at him.
God. I still think my favorite thing about all this is that, A, Nagi is the beefiest person in terms of attack. Actually, Nagi has the highest attack and health, which is funny.
Nagi is simply powerful.
Yeah. And of course, I'm honestly amazed we got Shiki and Neku at the same style.
Please come
That
again
is
soon.
impressive considering.
Like, what on earth are the odds? Yeah. Also, we're keeping a bit of fullness in the tank so we can eat somewhere else too, because I still want to get all the things.
Gotta focus.
Yeah, that's fair.
Also, pig.
Pig, 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 pig.
Let's have a look.
Hold tight.
Yoink. Can't wait to find out Neku's super ability, though.
Yeah, what's Neku's fucked up and evil ability gonna be? I gotta know.
I mean, we know he can read souls, which is fucked up and evil.
Yeah, Neku is... If Neku isn't angelic, I'm gonna throw a fit.
Yeah. Oh, look, it's everyone's favorite.
Oh, these fuckers.
Let's keep it going. Did you see me just now? That went pretty well.
All thanks to me. Just doing my job.
God, you things have so much health. It's great. Alright, do not attack that guy. Attack this guy.
Attack, kill.
Attack, kill, use time stop.
Just doing my job.
Technically, I think about it. Yeah, I should have used time stop after getting a kill. Ah well.
Oh, top 10 saddest anime moments.
Top 10 saddest anime moments, I am updating Shoka's pin.
That's fair.
God, her tail is so long.
She's a kitty girl, she's gotta.
Alright, open menu. Let's actually find Shoka something new, because we've had these patrol rounds on for a while and I'm still not convinced by them.
Yeah, there's gotta be something better for her.
It's been a hot minute. Maybe we could also update Beat's thing, because Beat's thing has been there for, years.
A hot minute.
I mean, I could do Let the Storm Rage On, which is...
Sounds pretty good.
It is immensely. Or I could use Burb. Yeah, like... Oh, it's knockback, right. Now that's shock-based. These ones need to be point blank. Guard duty only works if you have something to guard against. Oh, I didn't realize we had 2 guard pins. Alright. What else have we got? We've got a lot of chains. We have one of those slam pins. Right, well, I guess we'll go with the shotgun then. Let the Storm Rage On is immensely fucked up, so that's what we're gonna take.
Shoka needs some fucked up and evil powers.
Yeah. Although technically, if I want to get beat, even if I was going for beat drops, there's no way on earth I'd ever use the shotgun's point blank thing.
Let's do it.
Yeah, like the big issue with the shotgun is simply the fact that it conflicts with Fret's thing.
Yeah, that's fair.
We're gonna win. Fret.
How's that?
That was sick.
Farewell.
Oh god dang it, that was too much damage.
You fucked it up.
I thought we'd be in just in range, okay?
Can't believe you. I thought you were a gamer.
Babe, I'm the most gamer.
Was my humble contribution.
Alright.
Nice teamwork. That was perfect.
Most spectacular.
Oh god dang it. The problem... Nah, too long.
Good enough.
The issue is,
God damn it.
Rise It died, I was going to use the time ability, except I killed it by getting a beat drop with the electric power.
Oh.
I was gonna freeze time, but no.
Victory is
Alright,
Pigs are fucking taunting us.
they are. They're evil.
nice one. Shocking, huh? Have that be.
Great job.
Visceral.
Just trying to keep up.
Such humility.
Perfect timing. Nice work.
Oh, come on! They respawn even during freeze time?
That sucks. That's horseshit.
Jesus.
Splendidly done.
That's just mean. Right. Not feeling shotguns, so I guess we'll just put her back on Jingle Bells. We'll give this...
Like, at least for now.
Yeah, like... I might need to redo this whole setup, but the issue for now is just, well... I like having one thing on every input.
Yeah,
Alright.
that's fair.
We'll give this one more try, and then we'll just go.
Yeah, because we've been here for a hot sec.
Yeah. Like, we're doing experimenting, but we do actually want to finish this day off before Ash needs to go.
Yeah, because, like, my streams are gonna be shorter. I got shit to do.
I mean, I think part of the issue is it's just been so long, I've honestly forgotten what my pin rotation is supposed to be.
That's fair.
Alright, so now we focus exclusively on the light pig because it's got less health.
Now we attack and kill that pig.
Alright, we'll blast it one more time. I feel like this one... Oh, is that the gimmick? One only takes damage from physical skills, the other takes damage from... Oh wait, do you need to beat drop that? Oh, god dang it. Why do you respawn so fast? I feel like I need to kill both of these at the exact same time.
It definitely seems like a closer one than some of the others.
Right, we'll leave that for later.
That's a pig challenge for future days.
Yeah. So, the light one's gimmick appears to be, it has very little health, but each attack only does 1 damage.
Huh.
So,
Okay.
rapid fire pins are better against that guy, which means part of it might just be that our damage output's falling behind, because I've not been... I don't want to mess with the pin setup, okay?
They ain't finna make it easy for us, huh?
Yeah, got a feeling these guys are even tougher than they look.
Man.
For real? Guess that means you and me better pace ourselves then. Gotta save some strength for when we finally face off with Sheba, yo.
True, but we've got to find him first.
Well, he ain't here, so I say we bounce. But first, let's pound these punks.
Yeah, like,
But you're no
I like
match
to
for
think
me.
I have solid enough damage output between all these pins, but as we can tell from the Minmomoto fight, most of my damage at this point is actually coming from the level 3 chain burst.
Yeah. Like, I feel like that bomb has gotta be falling a bit behind the curve by this point.
Oh, absolutely. There's just no way, honestly.
Like, it's a slow evolver, but it's not that slow.
Let's keep it going.
You're... Right, right. Frickin' poison blocks you from actually getting to your top tier ability, which is unfortunate. Whatever, I guess we'll just carpet bomb the arena. Because unfortunately, getting poisoned by a plague noise just means you cannot use your top tier ability, because you're always going to be a little bit below it between, you know, the start delay and also just whatever else is going on.
Yeah, it truly is tragic.
Which means that we are just that close to dying.
Yeah, you're definitely a little out of practice.
Yeah, I'm a little out of practice. My pins are definitely falling behind at this point. Where the heck is the last one? Right.
That jellyfish was just minding its own business.
Yeah, it really was.
I feel like we deserve better.
think we're getting the hang of handling these things. Oh, okay.
Perhaps, but we mustn't grow complacent.
Aye, aye, boss. I wish he'd just tell me instead of playing these stupid games.
Wish who'd tell you what.
Wish Susukichi would tell us where Shiba is.
Well, last time I checked, he's not exactly on our side.
Yeah, not exactly.
Right. Okay, you know, we resisted it long enough. I got this sure, we evolved this pin, but I got it on freaking week 1.
Yeah, like, it's a little behind at this point.
Yeah, the question is, what do we have to replace it? Because... Okay, why on earth can I not get this one?
Well, because you have 4 Uber pins already slotted.
Oh, yes, that would explain it, actually. Look, I'm smart, okay?
You're a genius.
Yeah, let's see. I mean, we do have Once Upon a Dream, which is arguably, again, it's a knockback pin, which is bad.
Yeah, but the damage, though.
Yeah, like, the big issue I have with knockback pins is quite simply, well, if knockback doesn't work on them, you're kind of screwed in terms of damage output.
Yeah.
Yeah, unfortunately, all the frickin' Ryugu pins, which is half of your L pins, are just tripwires.
Yeah.
I mean, we also have some of these massive hits, but like, yeah, the best we have is Meteor Strike, which, honestly, considering the playstyle, you just gotta get used to, you know, not being dumb. Which means we could go for Wicked Wind, which again is knockback, but then again, so is the Bomb Pin, so, whatever, we'll keep the Bomb Pin. Born to Stormy Skies is a thing that exists. Back to the Future may be up for replacements, if I feel like it.
Maybe. Like, I think that one's fine for now, but it'll start falling behind.
Yeah. To be fair, the only other options are stuff that probably aren't as solid overall. You know, like, the Shock.
Funny shark.
We also have this, which is which is a little amusing, gonna be honest.
It's silly.
Unfortunately, it only lasts for 2.1 seconds, so, no. Other than that, we have, Oh, right, yeah, you're not allowed to use the same input on an Uber pin. So, you know what? We're gonna go with the stupid one and take Shock.
God.
This is a decision that will not come back to bite us in the future, I promise.
So good to see ya.
Alright,
We make great choices.
alright everyone, have a whole ass alligator. The only person who likes it is Nagi.
Good. Look at fucking Neku.
Oh my god, Neku, you dumbass. Alright, here, have some dry-aged beefsteak. You too, Shoki. Jeez. Here, have a whole hog. I was this close to saying whole horse like a buffoon. You know what, Rindo, you can just suffer.
And now we feast.
Man, I am starving.
Let's eat.
This tastes
Who
good.
goes to hell?
Shouka is officially more stylish than Neku.
Appreciate it.
As she should be.
Alright. Don't tell me. So much for finding him at the crossing.
What?
Where's he at now, yo?
Looks like the expressway underpass. Guess that's our next stop.
God. It is bad out there.
Does he always do this cat and mouse shtick with you?
Ah.
More or less. He sends a photograph, we deduce his location, and begin our pursuit.
It's fun for him. Seriously? Well, yeah, he loves a good game.
Reversey, to name but one. I'm ashamed that he appears to be a fellow gamer.
Hold up, I thought he was a skater. Yo, beat!
No, he's a gamer. It's unfortunate, but it's true. I think you might have got the wrong impression.
He may have been pretending to be a player in this game. But that smile on his face was 100% real. He loves competition.
If it comes down to it, are you gonna be okay fighting him?
Of course, but I don't want to if we don't have to. He can stay a Reaper if that's what he wants. I just need him to give us a hand here.
Alright.
Let's move.
Well, first off, Hog Fang. We ate 3 entire hogs, so let's see what you've got.
Yeah, thanks.
Nothing.
God, imagine how that guy must feel watching this entire gang of fucking teenagers wander into his store.
Yeah, like truly that must be hell.
Come again.
My god, who do you think you would like to show up at a place you're cashiering for the least? Like, out of all of these dumbasses.
I feel like I love Fret. I would not want to be the cashier when Fret rolls in.
Yeah. Like, honestly, so between worst and best customers, that's the real question, because neither of us fucking work retail. Not properly, anyway.
I do not work retail. I have a customer service job, but it is not fucking retail.
Yeah. So, for your customer service job, which of these people would strike the most fear into your heart? Still Fret?
Oh no, hang on, that's... Okay, hang on. I feel like Nagi would ask me too many questions. I feel like she would start really grilling me on stuff.
Yeah. Alright. Yeah. I just stock shelves at a place, so I can't really say, but I feel like I'd just be tired being around Beat.
That's fair.
My god. It's really hard to imagine this guy just fucking shopping at a Walmart, you know? Just walking down the aisles with a shopping cart.
Come on, fanfic writers, get it together. Where's the Beat goes to Walmart fic?
Where's the Beat misunderstands how coupons works and demands to get stuff for free?
Oh, God.
That's the worst thing I could imagine him doing, just not understanding coupons in the slightest.
Poor Segumi. I hope she'll be okay.
Shoka,
Sure.
don't worry. It'll be a while, but I know someone who can fix her. She'll be back to normal soon.
She's just been stuck in there for so long, inside Mr. Mew of all places. You know, looking back, not long before Shinjuku was destroyed, I saw this really gaudy Reaper lurking around.
Gaudy?
I get the feeling she has something to do with all this.
You sure that wasn't Coco?
From yesterday? I don't think so. The Reaper I saw wasn't so princessy.
Neither was Coco 3 years ago. Right, Beat?
I don't know, dog. Fuck, man, I don't remember anything.
Well, I do. Kind of hard to forget someone who shot you. Neku! Neku! Neku, you've been shot like 3 times and you forgot who did it the first time.
Every day Neku gets shot.
Every day Neku gets shot off screen and the new Neku appears.
Yeesh. Maybe it was her then.
Hey, I know you're worried about Tsugumi, but her soul is safe and sound. She'll be back to her old self before you know it. My friend will see to that, I promise. So let's try to stay focused, okay? I need to find random Bystander's son.
Yeah, gotta keep moving.
I mean,
Kaisedo, please!
please.
Please!
Have a nice
Nope.
day.
No!
Every day Taisedo disappoints us again.
Kaisedo, what must I do?
Oh well, let's head to Tower Records.
Yeah, let's do that side quest.
Let's see what the day has. God, I sure hope they're not gonna keep Shiki until the fucking epilogues, by the way.
Cheeky, I want to see the girl. I want to see her so bad.
Yeah.
Oh, she's from like way early. Okay.
Looks like one of those noise got her.
Aw.
I would be loath to leave her as she is. In that case, let's lend her a helping hand. Sound okay, Rendo?
Right.
Sure, let's do it. Well then. Marino or Ihara? Well, let's try out this new pin setup and see how badly it fails us. How am I supposed to focus on studying when there's a new chapter of Alestra waiting for me? But if my grades drop any lower, I'm done for.
Shall I proceed then?
Finally, someone Nagi can relate to.
Nagi, you are
I guess I could go around
uniquely
it too.
skilled to handle this.
Yeah. Oh well. Here's hoping that level 50 tag isn't a very
I foresee
grim
no difficulties.
warning of our defeat. And it's like, world history is too hard. I can't remember any of this junk. And look, it's the reason I don't enjoy having so many knockback pins.
It is simply a large bear.
It is a large bear.
Jesus Christ.
Like, the issue is,
7 minutes?
yeah, there's a lot. Yeah, like my issue with having so many knockback pins is simply the fact that, oh god, this guy has so much defense. What the fuck?
I think this bear is too much.
Yeah, I'm honestly not convinced we have a way to actually inflict a beat drop outside of that. Should have just stuck with
Yeah,
lightning.
because if this thing can't get knocked back, then you're just kind of dead, aren't you?
Yep. Like, Grizzly's nice because it does just a lot of straight up damage, which is honestly a little rare for pins.
Yeah.
But yeah, like,
Grizzly's just here to fuck shit up and do some damage.
yeah, like the only pins that don't rely on knockback are combos or elemental afflictions, and that's pretty much it. Like, if an enemy's immune to being moved around, that's like 80% of the ways to actually build up groove against the enemy.
That would simply pass away if that happens.
Yeah. Like, yeah, I'm not the, yeah, like, this combat system's very different, and and I know it's very difficult to figure out how to spice up enemies for this kind of combat, but like, at least 12v1 didn't have any enemies that straight up turned off cross combos.
God, that would fucking suck.
Actually, one enemy did turn off cross combos, and that was a fucking gimmick fight. You know the one
I
I'm.
don't remember which one that is.
It's the boss fight against the girl boss.
Oh.
Simply because you...
Right, yeah! Okay.
Yeah, because you can't fight back against her.
Nice work.
Yeah, that fight is a gimmick fight that I like, but I'm not gonna call it good.
We're on a roll.
Face erasure.
Alright. Now let's just get the Penguino. You know what? Lightning Cage. That should do the trick.
Keep it up.
Not bad.
Sorry, Pinguino, you're going to the pit.
Here comes the thunder.
This is very sad music for a pathetic noise. Because the blue ones are the sad ones. The pathetic ones... Oh wait, sorry, no. Depressed noise. Depressed.
Yeah, like, I think this is the happy noise song, but it's a weird one.
It's a little funky, because I'm pretty sure it's using the depressed song. I want to say it's using depressed simply because, well,
That's my cue.
Take it away.
there's this motherfucker, but you know what? It could be the happy one.
Just doing my job.
Every day,
God,
these,
this song is ill-fitting.
every day, the pathetic noise has too much fucking health.
They're just big and tanky, and they hate you, and they do so much damage, and you can't do fucking anything. Die.
Because unfortunately, these guys are basically just a test of raw DPS like Minamoto was. And
Yeah.
I don't feel like a lot of pin setups are really that suited to raw DPS unless you've got like a combo pin on you.
Yeah, unless you're really specializing in just pure damage output, you're probably not, like, at a level where you can just fucking shred.
Yeah, like,
Do it to it, yo.
oh god, another one. Right, okay, I think I'm gonna move not... I feel like if I'm going with this setup, which I'm not horrific... I'm not really hating yet, so I might. Yeah, like, I'm not hating this setup, but I do feel like Nagi needs to move off of Grizzly because because like certain just button types are predisposed to certain kinds of beat drops. Like, if anything, I guess I could move Shoka over to a melee pin if I'm really struggling to come up with like a good niche for her.
Yeah.
Because unfortunately, L pins are just kind of weird and specialized in the shit they do,
Yeah.
which is sort of the reason why L pins were like the last one. And unfortunately, that frog went crazy mode on us. So,
That frog entered sicko mode, and now we gotta go through that entire multi-minute fight again.
yeah, like I think I just need to have a combo pin.
Yeah.
Yeah, alright. L pins, you can get the fuck out of here. Also, I'm moving beat back onto... you know, we'll go with Wicked Wind as soon as I figure out what the fuck I'm doing. Let's see, we need an X pin. We need something that does combos. I guess we're going with Primal Roar. Because it's either Primal Roar or Crusher Rush, which is very funny looking, but because it's a pile driver pin, it's got the same issue, so we're going with a finisher pin.
God.
Every day we try and figure out how the fuck these pin setups work. Yeah, we're moving back onto the poison pin for now, simply because we just. It gives us another way to get beat drops on big enemies, and that's like so necessary.
Unfortunately, the bomb is just useful.
Yeah. And like the issue with something like the electric shotgun is very simply the fact that we're already using electricity. Like, hell, I might move Fret back onto that penguin pin just because it was a combo pin.
We've got this in the bag.
Aw.
To be fair, that one's gimmick was freezing, and I did want to try bigger damage. Beat the shit out of it.
Just keep it up, alright?
Attack! Kill!
Keep it up, brother.
Right. Definitely need to look into just revamping this entire setup, I feel.
Yeah.
Nice one. Indeed.
Leave it to me, yo.
Most spectacular.
Ain't no stopping us now.
Masterfully done.
Not bad, yo.
Finally, we have enough points for something that kind of sucks. Woo.
We can at least do some damage.
Yeah, I'm definitely just going to move. I'm definitely going to move Fret back to that penguin pin just because it's more consistent against big enemies, and I feel like we're going to have a lot of just no-goes on knockback for big guys.
Yeah, fair.
Like, yes, the shock is technically another way of doing it, but the thing about combos is just how consistent they are.
Yeah, the combos are helpful.
Also, it takes an incredibly long time to actually get every single punch out of this pin. Oh, buddy.
Yeah. Big pin. Big pin, big combo.
But hey, at this rate, we'll actually have enough beat drop. We'll have enough groove points to actually do a level 3 on the next guy.
Thank God.
Ugh. Yeah, like, I think at this point, relying on the DPS of pins just sucks.
Yeah, because this system just isn't meant for that. It's meant for, like, chaining attacks and comboing and building up damage, not just doing a shit ton.
Yeah, which means that's what your pin setup has to focus on. And unfortunately,
Yeah.
a lot of pins rely on knockback, which is just not something you can do against bosses. Like, bosses that are
It's
weak...
annoying.
Yeah, like, bosses that are weak to knockback get absolutely reamed by this combat system.
Let's keep it up. Perfecto.
This combat system, I feel, is a good base for future stuff. But it definitely has its flaws.
Ain't no stopping us now. Not bad, yo. You're gone. Feeling better
Alright.
already. Let's keep it up. Perfecto.
Yeah. Destruction, violence, kill.
I'm saving up... I'm gonna save up for the big frog, because while wind would absolutely annihilate this guy, the frog is what killed us last time.
Frog going sicko mode really just ate your health bar.
Leave it to me. Indeed.
It's just so big.
They have too much health.
They're simply big and beefy and large.
Was thy humble contribution.
That was sick.
They're big and large, and they do so much damage, and they don't give a shit. Everything sucks.
Yes, I probably have a bad pin setup, but still. Jeez.
Even so.
Even so, there's only so much leeway a bad pin setup can really get you. Like, honestly, I think the pin setup I had for swapping Fret over to that Circuit Breaker pin was good. Bit weak on damage, but at least it was a lot more consistent about getting groove up.
Yeah, that's fair.
Unfortunately, yeah, I'll have to check the VODs for what that build actually was, unfortunately.
It has been lost to time.
Like, you'd think having Neku would help, and it does to an extent, but it's like... It's just... Like, there's just so much.
Neku's really good as, like, making sure you don't have any downtime, because you just have a bonus pin.
What'd you say, Penny? Is that all you got, Penny?
You know what, if I could get, like, wind on him, that'd be pretty good. Honestly, I feel like the advantage of Nagi's thing isn't getting points, it's just making sure to capitalize on all the available opportunities. And, you know, I didn't mean to do time, but that works.
Nice work.
Trap this frog in the infinite hellscape. Oh shit, if you die again, I'm gonna cry.
Why did it not freeze? Despite that being time freeze is the only fucking thing.
Oh. Hell world.
There's gotta be
Is it
another
too
one,
late to
right?
back out?
No!
Oh, thank fuck. We only have to deal with a chameleon.
Perfecto. Exquisite timing. Booyakah.
As long as I
And animate deaths.
simply do not die.
Just doing my job.
Unfortunately, death is inevitable.
Let's keep it going. Just leave it to me.
Time freeze. Not dealing with that.
Everybody calm down.
Impressed.
This field.
Good one, kitty girl.
No big.
Kaboom! Leave it to me, yo. I'm impressed.
Ah, why are there so many bears? Why is that chameleon capable of healing the bears?
Yes, go.
Oh no, that's fucked up. It shouldn't be allowed to do that.
Perfecto.
Unfortunately, that chameleon was a sad type, which means it inflicts health drain. Health drain are
Is it
regions.
okay for us to not do that one again?
Yeah, that's too much, Chris.
I love the side quests, but we are on a time constraint, and that one kinda sucks.
We're on a time constraint. That one fucking sucks because it's nothing but big motherfuckers the whole way down. Alright, give me a sec. Let's put this pin back. Let's put this pin setup back to something it was fucking days ago.
God.
Because, simply speaking, that pin setup works. It'll be a bit weak and a bit slow, but it'll work, damn it. Where is the penguin pin? Bring it to me now. Here we go, freestyle launcher. You stay, you go back to frickin'... You go back to the starfish, because Stop the Music is one of the only ones that works. Rindo stays on that. This gives us one thing to play with, and I'm honestly... Right, I can't put any kind of, like... I feel like we've just not been getting, like, a good... Here we go, here's the one. Jupiter the Monkey 2 on Neku. This has gotta be the thing to mutate it.
Good. That's Neku's brand.
Yeah. Hopefully this pin setup works, because extra DPS on the X's, not to mention, that's an HP vampire. That's extra healing.
Yeah.
Like, my god, this pin setup should actually do something because it's based around because it's not just reliant on knockback.
Sup?
Man, things have gotten pretty dismal around here. I heard you guys died to like some random noise sequence. Twice.
Yeah, and whose fault is that, game developer?
No, see, I got a message right here. It was your Smash invitation. Well, actually, it's my Smash invitation, but written on the back of it's a note for ya. It says it's the fault of Miss Rachel Streamer here for trying to have fun and experiment. But don't look at me, kid. I'm just the messenger. And if you accept this message, I'll let you through.
You mean you're not gonna stop us?
After hearing what you kids are capable of? Fat chance, I like this hoodie. I'm just gonna give you the mission lay low, so listen up. Win a 5 reduction chain battle in this area. Come back here when you're done. Right. Yeah, like, I enjoy the idea of experimenting in this game. Who fucking boy is it a pain to experiment in this game.
You being on hard doesn't help.
Like, me being on hard doesn't help, but I feel like there's just... Like, I feel like each individual pin is so different, even within the same category, that changing one throws off the entire balance of what you've got going on. And, like, you can just end up...
like, with a full team, synergy is really your ride or die.
Yeah, and, like, with an entire pin setup to fall back on, you really have to be careful that you're actually taking advantage of everything you got.
Yeah.
God dang it, slow time actually messed me up on getting that dodge there.
Rindo is working against you.
Yeah, like... The thing about knockback setups is they work super well, but only if the enemies can take knockback, and at this point in the game, a lot of stuff just doesn't take knockback. Not generic...
everything is simply too large.
Like, not generic enemies, unless you're looking at, like, the elephants. And also, we still haven't seen a generic T-Rex in so long.
Give me the puppies.
You know, I'm still...
What's going on with those penguins?
You know, I saw that on those green penguins earlier. I'm not sure. It might be a gimmick. It might be a gimmick for that extra big penguino. Like, it buffs lesser penguinos in the area. Yeah, you know what? I think I think doubling up on X-Pins is just the way to go.
They do seem to be putting in the work.
Great job. Leave it to me, yo.
Yeah, like, God, I wanted to try new pins, but apparently this is just like the master formula here.
It's what you're used to. Like, you can experiment, but you really gotta mess with your playstyle.
Yeah, and it's like, at this point in the game, everything's just the tiniest bit too tough for that. Although, yes, hard mode. They're the tiniest bit too tough to do expediently. And we are doing this on stream.
Oh, big bears.
Frankly, I feel like the enemy should freeze in place when you're doing your Power Ranger setup, but hey.
No. Absolutely not. I want the enemies to wander around confused and framed with their extras.
God, I love the, like, negative frame. I love, like, the 3 frames you get during that. It's amazing.
You didn't want to see anyways.
Yeah. Alright. Auto lock on.
Nice work. Keep it together.
Alright, give me a sec to reset, and... You know, that'll do the trick.
Leave it to me.
My humble contribution.
Nice work. I'm impressed.
Like, I know the gimmick for those crosshairs on chameleons is you're supposed to find the chameleon and attack them to interrupt, but honestly, dodging seems like the superior strategy in like 90% of cases.
Yeah, I can like never fucking find them anyways.
Yeah, like with so many enemies on screen, the lock-on's just too much. Especially since chameleons are just real weird about when they get locked onto.
They're a little weird and finicky. They're funny little guys like that.
Yep. You know, this pin setup may suck, but it's mine.
It's what you're used to.
Victory is all but assured. Not bad. Just doing my job.
Alright, let's see. Last thing I want to do is get hit by a freaking chameleon. Actually, now that I think about it, we haven't gotten any hedgehogs in a while. Or
We
like,
haven't had any hedgehogs in this game.
yeah, we haven't. Because,
They're hanging out with the crabs right now.
yeah, the only reason I thought about it is because they added the spine projectile to the freaking pufferfish.
The hedgehogs were fucking robbed.
Yeah, it's real mean and evil. Alright, let's see. Yeah. Really unfortunate thing about Mass Effect crashing is that the last time Mass Effect saved was at the start of the Citadel area before I talked to anybody.
Oh, fun.
I should have saved my groove up.
Top 10 saddest anime moments. Elephant. God, you're gonna die here.
Probably. I was trying to avoid adding the elephant because I figured they'd be threatening. And I was right. They're incredibly threatening.
You were correct. Elephant threatening. Doesn't help that it's the final in this long chain.
Yeah, it also doesn't help that apparently getting touched by one of those frogs does like 1500 damage.
Oh,
So, you know
oh
what?
thank you.
I'm so sorry fucked up in evil drop rates. I have to abandon ye.
Yeah, we're at a point in the game where
Our
I
party is
think
equipped
just
to win.
fucking going high level won't exactly kill ya.
Contribution.
Let's keep it going. Let's shred these punks. See ya. Nailed it. Booyah. I'm getting pumped. Great job. Nice work, Fred.
Can't make me be unstoppable.
Sure hope so.
See you later. That was easy.
Well done.
Like honestly, I swear the enemies have been getting more resistance to knockback as time goes by.
They might.
Cause I swear, back to the Ucher is not putting in the numbers it used to.
Let's just say you owe me one.
Let's see. The elephant was after the fucking double scorpions, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Which is unfortunate.
Yeah, the elephant's kind of in a bad spot.
Like, you're not allowed to lock onto the chameleon until after it's attacked, even if you can see it. What the fuck kind of design is that game?
It's a great one, actually.
Yeah, in a game where free aiming your moves is basically impossible, that's a good design choice.
Great, I see no problems here.
Oh, this is gonna be easy.
Alright, let's just skip past the Emperor Penguin.
Teleport. So good.
Just fucking delete.
God. I like my super attacks like I like my soup. Chunky. Alright, triple bears.
Alright, Bear Squad, let's go.
Yeah, part of the issue with the setup is that my muscle memory is not right up to it yet. It's getting there,
fair.
but it's going to take a little bit of an adjustment period to get back to it. Although it's mostly just remembering not to mash X along with everything else. But otherwise, I think I'm doing pretty well with it. Other than dying to the elephant, but there's so much going on in that elephant fight.
The elephant is so much.
No sweat for Fred. Did I do that? You sure did. Just follow my lead. I'll do what I can. Leave it to me.
Yeah. Like, this combat system is, like, fun to play. It's not that great to commentate over because everything happens so much.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Great job. Hey, not bad. Just doing my job.
It's just,
Well done.
it is one of the combat experiences of all time.
Like, you're really gonna feel like you're in the trenches with this one.
Yeah, like honestly, watching the gameplay versus playing it feels so incredibly different.
Yeah, like if you haven't played this game and you're like on the fence about the combat, it's fun. It's so much to look at.
Yeah, I'd say try out the demo, but only having 3 buttons is nothing compared to the chaos of this.
I think we've got this.
God, yeah, our 3-person party was fucking. You were like a baby. Look at this.
Alright, let's just focus the Scorpions.
Yes, got it. We're on a roll.
Scorpions.
Leave it to me, yo.
Diversity wins. Her girlfriend can definitely pronounce words, I promise.
We're great at speaking. We're so cool and talented and good at it, and that's why we do it every day.
We're just absolute memes. Or at least we're trying to be.
We're doing our best. I think we do a pretty good job most of the time.
I can keep going. Sick. So it's time to get wild. Just not too wild.
Oh god, the last Scorpion still alive?
Love loses. You left a scorpion around.
Love loses. Love loses. Scorpions. It doesn't help that the damage on everything is so obscene this late in the game.
Yeah. Like, week 3 of the last game had its strong enemies, but they weren't, like, ubiquitous the way these ones are.
Yeah, like, you weren't getting hit for more damage than the Elephant Slam by a funny frog jumping at you. Because I was looking at those numbers. I took 1,500 damage from a frog jumping on me, and only 1,438 from the elephant.
Jesus.
Which is totally fair and reasonable, I promise.
It's cool and valid, and this game is balanced great.
Like,
with no oversights or any flaws whatsoever.
like honestly, I'd say the thing that hurts this combat system the most is just how much shit is on screen at all times.
Yeah, it's like way more than you could possibly keep track of.
Yeah. Time stop! Oh, thank God it.
Very flashy and big, and they use the space, which makes it cool. But when you're trying to just like play the video game and not get hit, cause some problems.
Yeah, which reminds me, I need to change Fret back over to freezing gear instead of just electric gear.
Oh, right.
I feel like we deserve.
Look at.
Jesus Christ.
Alright, what do we get? Forlorn Treasure, 669 6 PP,
Good. Nice.
almost 300% damage.
Oh.
Here we go. We have 4 pins, which might actually be useful and might not. Shot in the Dark, Seraphic Snow, and a Forlorn Treasure. Right. Well, first things first. Fret, I'm so sorry. Where on earth are your freezing genes? Stunned. Is it Sub-Zero? No, that's duration. I need... It's not Stony Stranglehold. It's...
Who's that awful skirt?
Ah, here we go. Frozen
Frozen
Foes
Foes.
2. Ah, jeez. Alright. So let's look at these new pins, because maybe these pins will be the solution to all of our problems. Snap, Crackle, Popcorn? No. Forlorn Treasure? Fuck no. Like, it's cool looking. Rocket pins suck. Although apparently this one inflicts immobility, so that's not terrible. Oh well.
Not the worst.
Ah, Quench Your Thirst, the Grave Marker pin. It's a pile driver. No. Shot in the Dark, another one of these, huh?
They really want you to use these damn rockets.
Technically speaking, this isn't bad because unlike a lot of rocket pins, both this one and Forlorn Treasure are based on inflicting status effects.
Okay,
Which isn't...
that's better.
It's not terrible. Oh yeah, hey, Seraphic Snow, perfect!
Oh, okay, that's just good.
It's a Patrol Rounds pin that does freezing. Yes!
Perfect for Fred.
We're giving it to Shoka. Fred's got a combo pin, and we don't have a good
Fair
replacement
enough.
for it. Which means we need to get
Dave,
Shoka something
where are
very...
you going?
To the wrong place. I was going to Gata Gata to get a second one of those awful skirts for Shoka.
God.
Because we need it. We're going back to the reason this build was used in the first place, which is fucking freezing shit.
Let's move.
Alright, Gata Gata, what is your wisdom?
Been waiting for you.
Oh look, a hippie dress.
Nice.
And overalls. And harem pants. Sure, why not?
Just go with whatever feels right.
You know, 50,000 right there.
You know, a handful of money.
Just a little bit. Just a little bit of mun.
Fight
As a
the
treat.
power.
Alright. Alright, Shoka, I'm so sorry. Put on the hippie skirt.
Hey, Shoka, welcome to hell.
Shoka, I'm so sorry, but we ruined your look.
She had such a cool look going, and then you put the skirt on her.
Yeah, unfortunately, bad fashion's the name of the game.
Let's move.
No, it says it right on the box. Let me open up Photoshop
Oh,
real
damn,
quick.
you're right.
Yeah, okay.
See? I knew you kids could do it. You're free to go ahead. Although the only thing waiting for you is... Hey, I got another message.
From Susie K? Did he move again?
Sure did. Looks like he's in front of Shibuya's stream. And if I recall, the realms beyond are off limits. Meaning we'll probably be facing off with him there.
Let's hope not.
Koyo! No. Alright, I guess we do have to go long way around, because Shibuya Hikari sucked.
Yeah.
I say long way
You must
around.
go through the bus terminal.
I say long way around.
It is an equal amount of screens, but it feels longer when you go this way.
Yeah, it's bigger on the map. More noise.
Is it too much to ask to just let us pass in peace? That's life, yo. Sometimes you just gotta fight your way through. Wish this wasn't one of those times.
Alas, such is the nature of the game's final days. Look sharp, here they come.
But you're no match for me.
Like, I will say, in terms of end games, I'm kind of struggling to think of which I hated more. In terms of just, like... Because let's be honest, there was... I'll leave it for the final bosses, honestly. Because the final bosses in... The final boss of the last game sucked.
It wasn't great. It didn't help that we had to fight Megumi Kitaniji twice. Yeah, the last game didn't have stellar boss fights. Like, I think all of them were just a solid okay.
Yeah.
I think this endgame at least has the benefit of you not being hit with random attacks every time you cross the screen.
Yeah, at
Because
least,
that gets grating real fast.
yeah, like at least these ones are scripted.
That was almost too easy.
Yeah. God, our drop rate's so low, we got a pile of easy pins there.
Tragic. Booyaka! Ain't no stopping us now, yo! I don't know. Things are looking worse by the minute.
Indeed, although to us the city may appear just as chaotic as ever, in actuality it is in all but sapped of its spirit. What do you mean, Shoka? Have you looked... Sorry, Nagi, have you looked up?
No one looks at the sky. We can't let this place end up like Shinjuku. Shibuya's not worthless. It deserves better.
Even if we do manage to stop Shiba, will things really go back to normal? Maybe not. Not right away, at least. But are you gonna let that stop you? No, of course not. Good. After all, never know until you try. Things might even go better than you expect. Just gotta put your faith in that possibility and keep pushing forward. And isn't that what you've always done? Even when things looked bleak, you kept going. You kept fighting because you hoped things might turn out better if you did. You couldn't see a better future, but you believed in that one, and that's what matters. I guess. As long as the city stays intact, it'll return to normal eventually. The people of Shibuya wouldn't have it any other way. Come on, better get moving.
Thanks for the pep talk, Neku.
God, I still can't get over how Neku's voice gimmick is just Rindo, but deeper.
I mean, God, his voice actor made his voice, like, comically deep.
He's only a step off of
Look who's
me.
here. See you around.
He's so close to being random bystander. God, seriously? I'm so sick of these nasty noise.
Well, though I am to admit, I concur.
So, what? Are you just gonna complain, Amoy?
You okay, Shoka?
What? Obviously. Let's just get this over with.
All your asses is grass.
Alright, Pachysaurus. Or whatever the fuck this elephant is called.
Okay, we got this.
Big boy.
Big boy supreme right there.
Nice work,
Just doing my job.
I'm impressed. Nice work, Fred.
You know what, even if it's slightly worse in terms of actually getting beat drops, just the safety and consistency of being able to freeze big targets is so nice.
Yeah, it's useful.
Now let's shove this elephant into the corner and bowl him for his lunch money. Look at this thing.
It is eating so many shots.
Slaps back of elephants. This baby can take so many hits.
Let's keep it going.
Was my humble contribution.
That was great.
Anyways,
Let's turn up the volume, yo. We got this. Time to get wild.
God, look at this camera fucking spin.
The camera's going all sorts of places.
The camera's going to the fucking moon.
my humble contribution.
Great job.
Why the fuck is it still raining cosmic fire from the elephant?
The elephant left one last gift, and that was his infinite orbital strike.
I
Ooh,
knew
yeah,
it.
hell yeah.
Hotaru! Also,
Hell yeah, thank you, Neku.
you want a crystal cranberry?
Yes.
It's another one of those piercing pillar pins, I know it. I feel it in my bones.
Woo! Please tell me that's the last of them. Ain't many places for him to hide.
What?
Oh no, that better not be another selfie.
Where the hell is this?
He's just in a fucking ditch. Looks like a river to me, yo.
Must be the Shibuya River then. A mere mention of rivers calls to mind our fallen rivals.
The Deep River Society. Poor guys.
One can only hope they're resting in peace, getting along with whatever the anthropomorphic form of this river is.
Yeah, don't really want to deal with the Dead River Society. Fred. What the hell's he doing down by the water, yo?
Good question. Guess we'll just have to head over and ask him ourselves. God, if we...
Yeah, I wonder what he's doing in the Shibuya River.
Yeah. First things first.
Neku.
Hotaru! Honestly, that combo looks shorter than it used to be, but the big thing is... Oh yeah, it changed into a Vortex Saber.
Huh. Okay.
I'm pretty sure this was like a Vulcan before. Or possibly it was already that. But hey, getting the mutation's not bad. Mutation's probably better. Oh well.
Yeah. One can hope.
Oh, it's a meteor strike. Huh. I assumed it was a piercing pillar, because that's what the last crystal pin was.
We haven't seen a piercing pillar in like a while.
It's been a very long time, yes. But it's also been a very long... Okay, now not that long, considering we also had that electric pin I was trying out. Honestly, what's more surprising is that this isn't an Uber pin. Ah well. Time to go play in a ditch.
Yeah, let's just go play in the river.
Well, we're here, but it doesn't look like he is. Yeah, my Reaper senses aren't exactly tingling.
If he's hiding underwater, he's gotta come up for air sometime. Hang on. Look over there.
Oh, please show me the cardboard cutout. No!
Oh, it's open.
The entrance to the river? Oh yeah, isn't that where your guys are hanging out?
Uh-huh.
Could Susakichi have ventured upstream? Oh god, what better place for a boss for the final Susakichi round than the final boss's room?
God.
Actually, I think he did.
Really?
What? Let me see.
Here.
Girl, help! I'm in the river!
Girl, help! I'm in the abyss!
Girl, help! I'm floating off to sea!
Ah man, I thought we weren't gonna have a selfie that killed you, but here it is.
Well, then we just gotta go after him. Brother's practically inviting us inside, yo.
Alright.
I can use my powers to warp us down there.
Okay. In we go then. Alright. Let's... Oh yeah, let's quickly walk into here just so we don't have an empty bubble on our list.
One person we haven't met. Hi, some drinks cashier.
Let's have a look.
Let's go.
Telewarp. Alright. Time for a light gimmick.
Are we underground?
This is the Shibuya River,
Weird ass place for him to hide.
but I don't see him anywhere.
Come on, just give us a sign here, Big Sue.
Big Sue. Oh yeah, we're about to kill her brother now.
Who said that? Wasn't me.
What did you say then?
Who cares? Just keep looking. There's still no sign of him, though.
This certainly does not bode well. Look, let's head back for now. We need a flashlight. We need a different flashlight. It's blocked. We can't get out.
The hell's going on? That bastard making us go in even deeper?
Even if we do, it won't get us anywhere. The river starts up near Cat Street and runs underground the whole way. There's no way out.
So you're saying Suzukichi tricked us again? Damn it!
This sucks.
But why?
Here's how Minamoto can still win.
Why?
It's him.
You just stay right there. Right there. Don't more.
I still love how his fingers are just too fat for his virtual keyboard.
He's trying so hard.
Not like we've got much of a choice.
Give me that.
Hey! Why did this take so long to happen?
You really struggled loading that one.
Like, I've noticed the game has weird delays between some actions, but unlike Persona 3 Portable, it
Yeah.
can't blame it on just showing space for animations it can't see.
It's gotta be doing some like hidden loads or something.
Maybe. It's still a weird one.
There.
What did you...
I told him to curl up in a ball and die. What is this? You lied to me. Where is he? Tell me. Who's this? I forgot I voiced Suzukichi. Where is he? Shoka? Where is he? Clam down! Clam down. Calm. Where is he? Tell me. I'll let you out when the game is over. That's not what you said.
I'm not seeing a curl up and die in this text chain, though. Jeez.
Yo, Rindu, you didn't do your time trick yet, right?
Right. Neku! Do you still have the key pen?
Neku. Hey, Neku, check this shit out.
Time trick?
Yeah, he can turn back time. It's pretty sweet.
Huh. So that's what he was talking about. Rindo, when you use that power of yours, have you ever noticed any side effects? No, not really. I mean, my pin keeps disappearing and reappearing with a different design, but that's nothing.
No, please, your pin is so fucked up.
That's good. Oh, wait. There are these weird bird things that show up sometimes. Apparently there's some kind of noise. Bird noise? Minamoto said something about how they're trash made from turning back time. Well, do they do anything? Like attack you? No, they're just kind of there. Menacingly. But it does seem like there's more every time I see them. If anyone knows a thing or two about trash, it's Minamoto. You might want to avoid using your powers if you can, just to be safe.
Rindo.
Which reminds me, did you get another vision today? Yeah. Right, Neku can see them too. To be honest, I couldn't really tell what was going on. Hey, are we having the same vision, by the way? That'd be important to check.
Yeah, maybe we should clarify what the fuck we're talking about.
But if we want to stop whatever it was from happening, we've got to find a way out of here. Right. Beat and I'll try to find an exit. Just the two of you? You're taking away half our party's DPS just like that? Yeah, we'll cover more ground that way, but make sure to keep in touch. If anything happens, we'll come running.
Yes.
Got it. Stay safe.
What were you and Neku talking about?
We decide we're gonna split up and look for a way out.
Oh, okay. Hey, look, I'm really sorry.
What for?
I thought we could trust Suzukichi.
Oh, well, fool me once, fool me twice, I guess.
I messaged him yesterday
Did he say he was gonna go kill Shiba for us?
about what happened with Tsugumi and Neku and all that, and about how there's something weird with Shiba's powers. He said he thought it was weird too, so he'd help us out. But then he went and did this.
Is that why you were so angry at him?
Sorry, I'm so useless.
You're not useless. You help out all the time in battle and stuff. Where would we be without your magic starfish? If anyone here is useless, it's me. All I did was turn a man into his Noisona.
Are you kidding me? You can literally go back in time. How is that useless?
It turned a man into his Noisona. I don't know, it's just... Neku didn't seem too thrilled about me using my powers. But it's not up to him if I use them or not. It's up to me.
Huh? Just what?
Never mind. It's fine. The river runs all the way through the subterranean tunnel, does it not? Yeah, last time I checked. Just as I feared. This entire city has never heard of a manhole cover. In that case, this boat's quite ill. I don't know how they do maintenance on sewers. What do you mean? Shibuya is, after all, a valley, and the Shibuya River flows through said valley at its lowest point.
So what you're saying is, if it really starts coming down, we're pretty much screwed, right?
Oh, shit.
So what? A little rain isn't gonna kill us. Not like we can drown when we're already dead. Speak for yourself! We're technically not dead yet, and I'd prefer to keep it that way. Oh yeah.
I would like to believe we might be spared death's chilly touch, but we cannot be sure such would be the case. Also, pardon the sudden change of subject, but does anyone else hear that? Hear what?
Yeah, what is that?
It's T-Rex number 2, back as a generic enemy.
Please.
Huh? Izuki, again? Are you alright? You better not have died on me. I think Shiba just dropped a nuke on the area.
God.
Yeah, we're okay. That's a relief. Wouldn't want you getting caught up in this mess. What mess? What's happening? Are you blind? Shibuya's getting torn apart. What? It isn't pretty. It's basically already in ruins. There it is.
Oh, there it is.
Oh my god, he's already started ripping a hole to the noise dimension.
Here's how the noise dimension can still win.
God. I feel incredibly validated in that all my noise dimension jokes are exactly right, and this is how it's gonna get. And this is the exchange for Shinjuku. I know it's not gonna bring back Shinjuku, but hey, at least Shinjuku gets a friend. Shit.
Huh?
What was that?
The hell's going on up there?
What's going on? Izuki, are you there? She's not reading my messages.
I'm trying to get. Oh wait, yo, Rindo, this ain't good. I made it out through a hole in the ceiling. It's all messed up out here.
No way.
What is it?
Here's how the noise dimension can still win.
God.
What?
Is that Shibuya? God, it's bad out there.
Diversity win. My evil plan is coming to fruition. Introducing the Toon World Shibuya.
God! Get Toon World out of here!
It is. And that must be the sound of the city falling apart.
Ah!
Ah.
Whoa.
Wow.
Oh!
I can go back.
Hey, Rindo!
You might want to avoid using your powers if you can, just to be safe. At the very least, wait until like the very, very last second. But I don't have any other choice. Also, look at the fact that the noise dimension is leaking into the time field.
Shit, that's not good.
The plague noise was an inside job.
Rindo, bud, I think you're gonna make this situation exponentially worse by going back in time.
Yeah, that's a little new, isn't it?
That's a bit concerning.
Look at it. It's so close to Rindo's haircut. Besides, my powers have already activated, so I might as well use them. The question is, how far back should I go? Just gotta make sure we don't get stuck underground this time. That'll definitely help.
I would simply not go underground.
Alright, 5 seconds before we go inside. This must be right after we arrived at Shibuya Stream. My Reaper senses aren't exactly tingling.
If he's hiding underwater, he's gotta come up for air sometime. Hang on, look over there. It's open.
The entrance to the river? And this is where he sends me another selfie. Watch it be a different message. It's from Susukichi.
Well, he's hiding underwater, isn't he? Wait, isn't that the Shibuya River, except like the tunnel part?
I was so hoping it'd be a different message, but no, I guess they're saving that for tomorrow.
Oh.
It is, but we can't follow him.
Huh?
What? Why not?
Because it's a trap. Once we go in, he's gonna seal us inside. Spoken like a true time traveler. Let's just wait outside for now. Something's gonna happen here in Shibuya.
What exactly?
I'm not sure, but if we go in there, the city might get destroyed. I'm sure that's the cause and effect here.
Yeah, Rindo, I feel like it's gonna happen regardless of where you are.
Like, did Susakichi walk up to Shiba and said, "Hey, I got rid of the twisters for you, so let's just blow the place up"?
But ain't we gonna get destroyed too if we stand around here, yo?
I don't know. All I know is Susakichi's not in there. I've done everything I can think of. Just gotta hope things turn out better this time.
Everything he could think of being like, don't go there. Ooh,
Another
that's a
Saint
weird
pin.
one to get.
And again, Season's Greasons, the one pin we don't have. Saint Autumnus' Strike, a kick pin.
Fun.
I'm mildly curious because the Saint pins are all weird and wacky. It's still knockback, but it's a light HP vampire with Gato Nero.
Huh.
Yeah. Like, if we had more time to faff about with pins, I'd try out that missile pin with the poison effect,
We're
but
going
nah.
again.
Let's go.
I'm sure we changed our fate significantly by not being in a tunnel.
Okay, now we've just gotta sit tight. Normally, we would have gone upstream, but we didn't make it the first time, did we? Yeah, sorry. I know you said not to use my powers, but I didn't think there was any other way. No, you're right. No point fighting to save a city that's already been destroyed. Sometimes the future's just hard to avoid, even when you can see it coming. You know, I had a few visions back in my day, too. Mostly of me getting shot. But I couldn't tell you what they were or how they were connected to anything. They were mostly just me getting shot. I don't know what the fuck I'm telling you.
I think he had visions in another day, or a new day.
Ah, in the end, I couldn't stop any of them from happening.
Like
With your
the time I
powers,
got shot.
with your powers though, we've got a good shot at ensuring a better future. I guess you're awfully blasé about getting shot 4 times. It's Susakichi.
What'd he say? Didn't go. Did you? Oh, you really fucked that one up, didn't you? Inside. Meet me at the expressway. And I'll tell you, Wheat, where Shiva is. To the expressway it is then. Hey, is it raining?
Looks like it.
Huh, in here I thought this place couldn't get any creepier.
Guess you thought wrong.
Word, it's too quiet. Shit don't feel right, yo. Yeah, this isn't Shibuya.
She's nigh unrecognizable as the city we once knew. It's almost as if we're in some other dimension.
A dimension that might be a bit noisy.
Come on, let's find Susakichi. We'll make him tell us where Shiba is. And then we can end this game.
He'll probably stay at the underpass. He always said he liked it there.
Can't imagine why. Anyway, let's go. Susakichi goes there to think about his dead uncle. Guy whose name I can't remember because we're always talking about his brother Random Bystander.
He got Tai Susakichi Higashizawa.
Right, sorry, there's so many H names. I thought I was getting the wrong one.
That's fair. Eh. You found me. And faster than I expected, too. You discs know how to control the board, I'll give you that. Hope the rain didn't give you too much trouble. Big Sue. I was hoping it wouldn't come to this. But now that you're here, Let's go for a round. Alright, skate or die then, yo. It must have taken you a lifetime to perfect that sick skull of yours, bro. Not that long. I ain't start skating till I was at least 7, yo. He's making fun of you, dimwit. What? Try saying that to my face, yo. I just did. Anyway, I gotta warn you, wicked twisters. I've gained a tempo since you last saw me.
Oh no, he's making music references.
And now that the legend is here, I've gotta get serious. Your move, twisters.
It's his noise sona! Finally!
Hell yeah, noise form! Oog!
It's fucking Ox Cantus!
Yeah!
This is in fact... Oh, I'm so proud of him. He's taken after his uncle remarkably.
Higashizawa lineage lives on.
Let us hope...
Oh, those cars are having a problem.
It literally...
This is just the Higashizawa fight.
It literally is Ox Cantus!
Looks like he really ain't messing around this time.
Oh, this is
That's my
like it's
cue.
the same zone. It's got the rain. It's got the fucking freeway pile up. It's got an ox.
He's even got the electric barrier, even if it's significantly less dangerous than in the last game. Although for some reason I doubt he's actually going to have, you know.
I did, and
Hey, what the fuck? Am I not allowed to hit level 3? No. I have no idea how I managed to hit 299 exactly.
You're simply talented.
Yeah, this quite simply is just Higashizawa.
Hi, Higashizawa. We missed you so much.
Do now! Hide, or you'll find out.
Oh, I see.
Oh, okay. So we've got... Okay, that's fun. That's a good way to use the arena to your advantage.
I'll admit, this guy's probably a lot easier to dodge than Ox Cantus was.
A little bit. Yeah. You've got so much more space, and you can cover so much less.
Oh, here's a nice thing about enemies, about bosses being nearly immune to freeze pins. They still get frozen, they just break out of the freeze after a bit. Also, behind the car, dang it.
Well,
I was trying to roll through the car, but that didn't work.
return to the fray.
I can't imagine why.
Let's keep it going!
This is a pretty fun translation of that fight, I think.
Yeah, like, I enjoy this. I'm enjoying this.
Yeah. This game has had pretty solid bosses overall.
Oh! Where's the car? There it is.
Car moment. Attack, kill.
It is very
Die.
unfortunate that I know how this story ends, but I'm so proud of him for following in his uncle's footsteps.
Oh god, random bystander's gonna have to go to yet another funeral.
God, I'm so glad we got Random Bystander back.
I've missed him so much.
It certainly seems so.
Oh,
Oh god, what was the special boss for week 2? Oh! Babe, we never saw the top of the overpass.
oh yeah, because the dual screen left.
He's huge, yo!
I don't know if we can handle this. Just look for a weak spot.
Yeah, this fight's fucking cool. It's a rehash, but it's a fun rehash, and it's neat to see this fight translated into 3D.
I keep expecting him to like hit me with a backswing as well. Like these swings are so much easier to dodge than Octantis's were.
Oh yeah, like he's big, but he's not taking anywhere near as much screen real estate as Game 1.
But also, if you get hit, you're fucked. He does.
Yeah, simply do not get hit.
All right, lightning time. Hey, party members, you know you can dodge, right?
Hey friends, mind dodging a little bit?
God dang it.
No!
God, yeah, that second phase has quite a bit of health, doesn't it?
It's got a lot of health. It's got the same issues as any knockback immune boss.
Jeez,
And like,
intimidating much?
yeah, I think I just gotta like hold on to a groove for that last phase to help it go faster.
Yeah, that might be the strat.
Someone got a makeover.
Looks like he really ain't messing around this time.
Yeah, like, the attacks aren't that hard to dodge, but you can really only flub like one or two of them.
So let's follow me.
Yeah.
Not bad. Let's wreck 'em!
I got you.
And unfortunately, sometimes all the effects do throw off the dodge timing just because of like, the amount of stuff on screen causes the tiniest bit of jank in the game.
Yeah.
Alright.
Nice one, Rin, dude. What's he gonna
Yeah, he's
do now?
going all out.
Hide, or you'll find out.
Alright, that's the first car burns.
Car down.
Or me. Don't forget about me.
Oi!
Hey, Bird, do you fucking mind?
Dick.
Let's keep it going.
God.
Ain't no stopping us now.
He's just so big.
He's simply big and large, and he's taking damage, but not enough.
Yeah. Alright, truck.
Truck beloved.
Also, I'd like to know, this is the only boss that's given us the courtesy of spawning enemies in the arena to build off of.
Did we win?
Yeah, because it's clear they knew you were gonna have problems.
I feel like every boss fight should give you just one enemy to beat on. Alright,
Just put like a jelly in the corner that does nothing but is just spawning infinitely for groove.
He's huge, yo!
I don't know if we can handle this. Just look for a weak spot.
Nice one, Doggy.
and that was a flub on the dodge.
Oh, at least you got the 300. God, he's beefy.
He is big and large.
He's the most
He's
boss of all time.
he's big and pointing.
Oh shit, you are big and fucking pointing.
Alright, Neku, get off the lightning spot.
Neku Blood, I know you can dodge. dodge roll, don't fail us now.
Alright, let's see if poison does good against him. It should.
It's doing decent, but it's not like as centralized as other poisons.
Yeah, I mean, part of the problem is just that was only the level 1.
Ah, yeah, that'll do it.
An adequate performance.
Like a C+.
I got this.
I can tell.
What? Look at him.
Ain't no stopping us now. Not bad,
Oh, yeah. Oh!
What's happening?
Oh, shit.
Oh,
Sucked in. How could we?
What the
Your ass is out of there!
I think I was too close to the center there. I think you
yeah,
did.
I think you just let everyone into death.
Yeah, like, I didn't realize that's what the move was, and then I just got yoinked in and there was nothing I could do.
Yeah. I will say, I do wish they would fucking start you at the second phase. I know why they don't, but it's a bit much to run through this over and over.
Yeah, like, give us mid-phase checkpoints, considering, like, okay, I know the first dragon and the second dragon are technically distinct enemies. Still give us distinct versions.
Yeah.
Like, he simply has so much health.
These are essentially 2 boss fights happening back to back. Like, they're not phases.
What's
Yeah,
he gonna
like-
do now?
I think if I had
Or you'll find
any
out.
huge complaints about this game, it's just how much everything is. Like, chain reductions were nowhere near this bad in the last game.
Yeah, like, they really cranked up everything to 1,000.
They really did. Oh god. If-
Like, I understand the desire, but goddamn.
Oh, that's bad. Get behind. Like, it's just, I genuinely think if in a single combat encounter, an 8-minute time is a star rank, as in the best feasible rank, you've gone too far, Chris.
Yeah, because combat in the first game, one of the big things I really liked was that it was super snappy. Like, even when you were doing big chains, it didn't take that long.
Alright. So as long as I can dodge Susakichi's big swipes in the next phase, I have an emergency button for the black hole attack.
Epic.
My god, I hope they don't make your fucking super attack contextual in the final fight like they did in the last game.
Seems so.
God. I mean, the last game had story purposes for that, but that doesn't make it incredible.
Yeah. Especially since I didn't figure out the gimmick for it, and he got like 20% extra health because of that.
Yeah, he essentially just got a bonus health bar.
He's huge, yo!
I don't know if we can handle
And
this.
I immediately flub it and die instantly.
Oh.
Ugh. This is a fight.
It's game time, yo!
This is a fight. I'm vibing with it. This fight has issues.
This was cool.
Someone gotta make
It's got the same issue as as my problem with the original Ox Cantus. And part of my issue with the original Ox Cantus is that I was bad at the game, but this time they're legitimate. They're legitimate qualms. Like, he just does so much damage, and even if he's easy to dodge, unlike last time, like... And even if it's easy to dodge, unlike in the first game... Ooh, fucking buddy, this is the opposite end of the spectrum. Easy to dodge,
Easy
but
to
hits
dodge
so
because
hard.
you must dodge him.
Yeah, like... Like, I understand I don't have any of the anti-insta-kill stuff on, but I still feel like you shouldn't be able to just... I still feel like there should be something built in.
Yeah, like something that says you shouldn't get immediately rinsed by a boss the second it loads in.
Yeah, like, I understand... Like, you can still keep those anti-insta-kill accessories, just make it so that they increase the threshold at which the anti-kill doesn't pop, at which the anti-kill can pop off.
Yeah.
That's the big one. No, it's not. It's just a very similar animation. Oh, no, that was the big one. It's just that people weren't lining up behind the car. Because
No, they were.
I guess I am blind. I am what the kids call a fucking buffoon. I do think this might be a bit of a DPS race, because the cars do disappear every time he does this.
Yeah.
Honestly, the next phase would be so much easier if you could freeze them.
It is tragic that you can't.
Alright, everyone. Behind the truck of doom. Maybe the truck just doesn't disappear.
God.
That'd be nice.
Did we win?
Alright, attempt number 4, I think.
Please, please, I would like nothing more.
Yeah. Like, I'm having fun, but this is getting ridiculous.
Yeah, it's fun, it's just... He's a lot.
Huge, yo!
I don't know if we can handle this.
Just look for a weak spot.
Focus on his antlers. That's what a guide I pulled up said.
Wait, you can fucking change targets? Why on earth would I know to do that?
Neku kind of mentions it, like look for a weakness, but it is very centralized on like his face.
How on earth am I supposed to think of that? Like, I sort of noticed the antlers were funky colors, but like, honestly.
Yeah. God.
There go his antlers.
Could this be an opening?
Okay. I feel like the camera could have been better with that one. If I'm gonna be 100% real with ya.
Yeah, like that could have been better telegraphed, if I'm being honest. Because it's not like the fucking... Yeah, like you've got to go off-center in order to get his antlers with a super attack.
Yeah, like it's just not obvious that this is a thing you need to hit because the camera pulls in so hard to his center.
Alright, everyone into the corner.
What's happening?
We're getting sucked in.
Get your asses out of there!
Yeah, so first time around, you just must have been way too close to the epicenter.
Yeah, like that makes sense. I just wasn't expecting them to bring that attack back like that.
Yeah, fair.
Yeah, like honestly. Like, this is literally the first boss fight that's had a gimmick where you can target certain parts to break them.
Yeah, could have been better. Could have been a bit better, because this is... The auto lock-on is good for like every other fight.
Yeah.
Thank you, Suzukichi.
Like, maybe if there'd been one other boss where you're supposed to, like, change targets.
Ugh, it appears our efforts were insufficient.
Nagi, Nagi, I'm happy with fucking time is relative.
Nagi, I think we'll live. Yeah, bud?
Shibuya's always so friggin' loud. But here, all the voices get drowned out. Kinda calms me down, you know?
Man, he'd fucking love a traffic jam.
Can it? We won. You said you'd tell us where
The
he is.
soothing sounds of traffic.
So tell us, where's Sheba?
The city's too loud. I'll go chill by the highway.
Look at you, Shoka. Here with Neku, the living legend himself. And Rindo, leader of the Wicked Twisters. You discs form a more balanced edge than I thought. Do me a favor. Take down the boss for me. Will ya?
Naku, I hope you're incredibly happy. I have another funeral to attend now.
God, I'm so sorry, random bystander.
What? He wasn't always like that. He used to be more human. Now he don't care what happens to any of us, even if we get erased. Like we don't even matter.
Big Sue.
Once he got his hands on those new powers of his, they turned him into a real poison disc. Now he thinks he's god tier.
If you had that much of a problem with him, why did you keep following his orders?
That's what you do with leaders. You follow them, you know? The truth is, I thought I was strong enough, but I was wrong.
Strong enough to what?
Strong enough to take him down myself.
But why?
Passing judgment on Shibuya like he's trying to do just don't sit right with me.
Me neither.
Once he started spouting that nonsense, I wanted to sweep him off the board with my own two hands. As a pro.
I love how in the background Susakichi was just like, you know what, I'm gonna pull a beat here.
You know what? Fuck this shit. I'm starting a coup by myself.
Yeah, it's way closer to what Beat was doing than what Minamoto was doing, though, so you know, motivation-wise.
Yeah.
Knock some sense into him, you know?
You could have at least told me what you were up to. Why didn't you say anything?
'Cause I didn't think I'd lose to you before I could make my move. I guess I sorely underestimated you discs. And now it's up to you to take care of him. You know, part of me wonders if he's just lonely. He's always staring out at the crossing, waiting. You ought to find him somewhere around there.
You tried to stick us underground to keep us safe, didn't you?
Did I now?
You know the Shibuya River's not just any river.
You really do know this city inside and out, don't ya? That river's on its own plane. It's gotta be, seeing as it's still flowing from Shinjuku without a source.
Like, I'm gonna be honest, when they're always saying Shinjuku doesn't exist anymore, I always assumed it was just like, it never existed in the first place, but no.
It's just gone.
Yeah. But yeah. Susakichi doesn't know, but we know. Yeah, that river's the entrance to the old Reaper headquarters.
Yeah. It sure fucking is.
No wonder it survived. Theoretically, the entrance still broke down with us inside.
And if it survived one collapse, it ought to survive another. Might even let you escape the city altogether, if it came down to it. So I figured, even if I couldn't beat Sheba, you discs could.
You weren't trying to trick us, you were trying to protect us.
It's all up to you now. Your move, White. Make it count. Ugh.
Oh.
Looks like it's game over for me.
Big Sue!
Bye, Suzukichi.
He vanished.
And here we thought he was pulling one over on us. Guess he fooled us again.
But what about Sheba, though? Brother's lost 2 friends now. You really think he don't feel nothing, yo?
Maybe he can't because of the dissonance. Might have destroyed his heart. Just like it destroyed We can't let it destroy Shibuya, too.
For half a sec, my brain went in to do it ahead of schedule time.
I choose to believe Neku cut himself off there. Just
Yeah.
fucking plowed ahead.
Shiba destroyed his heart just like he destroyed his shins. Now he'll never board again. There, get that fucking image out of your head. Shiba on a skateboard.
God, that's why he's angry all the time.
Well, now we know where he is. It's time to end this. Once and for all.
We can do this. We've all got each other's backs. Sheba's got no one but himself.
Huh? Jeez. I almost feel bad.
I mean, it's true. There's
So
no
are
way
we
he can beat
forgetting
us.
Kubo is still active and around?
Oh, no, Minamoto killed Kubo.
Oh, right. Okay.
Yeah. The only ones we have to worry about are Commercial Man and Kaye, and neither of them are doing jack shit.
Kaye's been out of frame for a while now.
I mean, Kaye's talking with Rod. We'll probably see him after this.
Yeah.
We got this.
Show me the birds.
Bird check. Show me how many fucking birds there are, Rindo, right now.
Still no response.
Here. This is the end of my character arc. My brother died, and then my nephew did. Here, have your fucking friendship points.
Never contact me ever again.
Young Naku, do you know how hard it is to arrange a funeral for someone who's already died?
Every day is hell for random bystander.
Do you know how sketchy it is for me to hold a second funeral with an empty casket? Do you know the investigation I went under when my brother died because I had to have a funeral? Again.
God.
Do you understand the
The
logistics?
bystander has never known peace.
Do you understand the logistics of arranging a funeral for a Reaper? Reapers are already dead. Oh, forget it. I guess I'm I guess I'm going under police investigation again. Why do you think you never heard from me?
I'm sorry, random bystander. I hope the police let you go quickly.
Maybe if the curator of the FG sees fit to help me. Goodbye. Goodbye. You've done nothing but hurt me.
We're friends now.
I'm not gonna make it at this rate. I've been comparing the data on Shinjuku Shibuya's current state, but it still doesn't add up. Something must be missing.
We still kicking.
Thank goodness. Things still going okay? Is everyone safe? Did something happen? I have to go find out for myself. Seeing is believing, after all. Imagine how big of a twist that must be for people who didn't play the first game and know about Rhyme.
Yeah. I mean, I feel like they set it up decently well with a couple of these things.
Yeah. Oh, Suzukichi.
I'm about to make a real poison move. Stop the boss for me if you can.
Don't do anything rash, my friend, frowny face.
Hello.
I see Shibuya is in shambles. Oh, sorry, wrong one. Ayano
Oh,
and
man.
Suzukichi have both been erased. And you've strayed from his side, just like Shoka and Sagumi. You should reflect on yourself before speaking of others. Where do you plan to go after Shibuya falls? If you call this number here, we'll help you arrange a vacation. I am unsure. I may choose to stay here rather than leave. You intend to go down with this city? If my next destination is doomed to meet the same fate, why delay the inevitable? Frowny face. I see. What do you think it is that Shiba seeks? It certainly can't be my voice. I've forgotten what it is.
Rest in peace, Kaie's original voice.
The problem is, Kaie's original voice was really similar to how I did Rhyme's voice. And now that...
Yeah.
Which means that since Rhyme's in the picture and Kaie's been outed for so long, I forgot what Kaie's voice was. Shibuya offered us refuge in our time of need, yet he has forsaken his new shelter. And his efforts have left him entirely alone. I do not know what his ultimate goal is. Perhaps he intends to ascend to some sort of higher existence. I cannot begin to imagine. The problem is, Commercial Man's voice took the other half of Kaie's voice in the divorce. Neither can I, not even after all these years. What is it? That is an excellent question. Where indeed? What, you thought Kaie couldn't have psychic powers? Why do you think he didn't talk?
Simply too strong.
He didn't talk so the audience could understand him. Backstabbed. What a
Good.
what a funny little way of writing that out. Another vision.
What the?
This must be what's gonna happen today. The whole city! It's getting erased. Shit. Shibuyu's really gonna be destroyed.
I love how, despite being closer to the actual event, this image is less detailed than the last time we saw it.
No. I won't let that happen.
Sagumi, I know you're trying your best. Oh, that's ominous.
Yeah.
Greetings, sheeple of Shibuya. Got some red-hot news for you. The final day is finally upon us. Shibuya's day of reckoning has come!
It's Twister Remix.
Huh. I'm gonna be honest, I saw this image and for half a sec I thought that was an incredibly fucked up hand.
Master Hand has come to Shibuya.
It's probably a dragon claw, honestly.
Considering what the fuck Rindo's pin is about.
Yeah. God, look at the people.
Having problems.
Just listen to that sweet silence settling in over the city. The quiet before the firestorm, if you will.
Buddy, why is your motif fire if we keep getting fucking plague, huh? Come on, we haven't even had someone obsessed with rosies yet. You can't go talking about the ashes.
I'm just burning to
God.
get started today. But first, a round of applause for the wicked Twisters. You've made it through the fire, and the goal is just ahead. Now all that's left is for you to mosey on over here. Try not to get burned on your way. 'Cause once you get here, I'll bring the real heat. And with that, I bid you adieu.
This is it. The last day.
Yeah. Indeed.
Sure is.
So,
You come here often?
Damn. Y'all ain't got much to say?
I get it.
What? It's
You're
like
nervous
this is
about
your
the big
first
fight.
apocalypse.
So am I.
Yeah.
You sure don't look nervous. Just good at hiding it.
Yeah, his voice is so...
It is too much.
I want Joshua to show up and say, Neku, you sound ridiculous.
Like, I fully choose to believe he's making his voice deeper on purpose.
Like, that has to be it. It's so dumb. It's great.
You ain't scared.
Yeah, I am. The only one who isn't on edge is you.
Am too, yo. I'm nervous as hell.
Okay, you definitely don't look nervous.
I must agree.
I bet you don't even know what the word nervous means.
Hey, why you gotta call me out like that, Phones? I was just
They're
playing. I know what
friends.
nervous means, yo, but I ain't feeling too worried. So y'all can just leave it to me.
Care to clarify, Worms for Brains? Leave what to you?
I am unsure even he knows.
Good to know Nagi's having fun.
Like, he's having a great time.
Also, new Nagi sprite.
It's a good one.
Yeah, it's her little rat face if it wasn't being used for evil.
Sure is nice having a couple vets on our side, though.
He can be your angel or your devil.
Don't you think, Rin dude?
I can be your Tomonami or your other Tomonami.
Inside of you, there are two Tomanamis.
We've got to get to Shiba, no matter what.
You are. In a Lestra fanfic. She says that to Minamoto's face after all this is over.
Good.
Not like he's gonna let us just waltz up to him, but still.
You know what? I hope there's a fucking fanfiction of this game where it's just fucking Nagi gets Minamoto into Alestra.
God, that's gotta exist. I can't wait to check out the fix once we're done with this. Like, genuinely.
Yeah. And you know Minamoto would be into it for the novelty of at least making himself completely broken in a video game.
On the upside, at least he's all alone now. Most of the Shinjuku Reapers are gone now. And the ones left aren't exactly his biggest fans. I bet they'd be willing to lend us a hand if we asked. Worth a try.
We should take all the help we can get. Gonna need it if we want to save the city.
Right. Let's go.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
it's bad! Oh, it's bad out here.
Oh my fucking god, our pen.
Oh, it's real bad out here, isn't it?
Yeah. Alright. Time is relative. ZR, Lance Lunge. We already tried this one. It doesn't work super well. Hey, I know you've got the final... No. Okay. There's gotta be like fucking... There's gotta be like 5% of this fucking thing reserved for post-game. 3%?
I feel like... Yeah, because there's no way...
Yeah, I'm looking at this, and between all the guys we're missing, there's only like 5 orbs that I'm counted for. So that's gotta be like Shigi, Joshua, Hanakoma. I'm not sure who else it would. Yeah, Rhyme. Yeah. Well, finally, 5 Uber pens.
At long last,
6
6
Uber
Uber
pens.
pens.
And we can now have 3 X pins at once.
Epic.
Secret report
And-
number 6 for hitting 90%.
Huh, okay.
Yeah. So, when do you think we'll be able to do our next stream of this?
Thursday.
Alright, that's solid. Alright. Wait, why the fuck did we get 6? Why didn't we get 5?
I don't know. 5 has got to be linked to something else.
That's so weird. Also, babe, look at our completion.
Nice.
The proxy's soul is beginning to change. Strangely, its evolution trends towards stagnation rather than development. It's almost as if the range of his vibes is shrinking. Oh my fucking god, is that the penalty for time travel?
Vibe check. Gone.
I believe this may be due in part to his readiness to adopt the opinions and values of others, mistakenly believing them to be his own. Oh, I guess this is the secret report for, Rindo doesn't know how to make decisions stay unless Swallow's talking to him.
Rindo just can't make any fucking choices.
He seems to do this entirely unconsciously. He may never realize it is happening. Under ordinary circumstances, players in Shibuya's game pay an entry fee upon arrival, through which the composer offers them a chance to re-examine themselves. This game has no entry fee. The Shinjuku rules neither encourage nor allow for personal growth or change, making the game just that, a mere competition to collect points to prove one's worth. The proxy's stagnant soul makes him the perfect user for his latent ability. For better or for worse, he is able to maintain abnormally high levels of imagination, thereby increasing the accuracy of each replay. The pieces fit together almost too perfectly. I can only hope I'm overthinking things. Okay, so stagnation over development gives him... Okay.
Basically, his soul isn't fluctuating, so he can keep an abnormally high amount of power for as long as he wants, because his soul's just the same.
Yeah, he can have more power, but he can't use it as well, is basically how that works, I think. Yeah. God. Here's how Kitanichi can still fucking win.
Kitaniji's final fucked up trick.
Right. Okay, let's check out the noise then. First off,
Yeah, noise, graffiti, and then done.
yeah, first off, Tropical Leon. Following that curious trend of the ultimate difficulty being twice as likely as the hard difficulty.
That happens weirdly commonly in this franchise.
Yeah, Woolly AOR. With fucking 22,000 HP. You know what? Forget everything I said about our pins fucking sucking. That's too much health.
That is simply a lot of health. This is a big number game.
Yeah. Let's see. Plague Nemo Pilima, the king of the jellyfish-like plague noise with 43,000 HP.
Good.
Plague Pachi with 30,000 HP. And Plague Pachi boss variant with 50,000.
Good.
Alright, what else have we got? Grus Cantus, Aeris Cantus, Leo Cantus Armo. Oh god, it's a fucking... Oh god, it's a Digimon evolution.
Oh, fuck.
Leocanthus Armored Digivolved into Leocanthus Armo. I know that's not how it works, fuck you. 40,000 HP, but considering how he's immune to the level 3 beat drop, that definitely took a lot longer to chew through than it should have.
Yeah.
Service Cantus! Suzukichi's ultimate Reaper form. He's able to harness the power of lightning in his horn and use it to his attack. However, that horn of his is also his biggest weakness, and you'd do well to concentrate your fire on it. Honestly, for only a 47% chance, we did get lucky and get time as relative.
Yeah, that's a pretty good drop.
Also, we had a blast weakness, which is unfortunate because I took off our one blast pen.
Tragic.
Oh well. Alright. Here we go. Passion for fat. Oh god dang it, it didn't save this stuff.
Oh, they don't save. Fuck.
It didn't save because I never changed rooms, and this game is incredibly weird about that stuff.
Babe, you might just want to start manually fucking saving.
I did manually save, it just doesn't save this stuff until you change rooms.
Oh, that's real weird.
I'm assuming it's changing rooms, because I did put manual saves on top of this stuff after the first time it happened. Oh well. City Walker still looks stupid.
It's a little silly.
Alright, so we didn't get anything new, because this is all the stuff we had last time.
Alright, worth a check.
Yeah. So, in that case... Oh right, I already checked that. Well, in that case, everybody, as we set off with Twister, when we come back on Thursday, we will face the final boss. We will face the final boss, Megumi Kitsuniji.
I'm sure nothing bad is gonna happen on day 7. I think we're gonna beat it and we're gonna go home and everything's gonna be fine.
I can't wait for the epilogue to just... I can't wait for like the post-game stuff where instead of having a player pin symbol, it's just blank.
God. I can't wait for Rindo's normal player pin to be the most normal.
Yeah. Alright everyone, sorry the Mass Effect wasn't quite as long as it could have been, but no one's here anyway, so who am I apologizing to?
You're apologizing to yourself.
Have a good day everyone. Goodbye.
Bye.